would you self-regulate when you have kids, little kids running around? How do you self-regulate your emotions when they themselves are high energy, high emotions? How do you control yourself?
Great question. So let me ask you real quick, and then I will definitely give you an answer. But how are you self-regulating now? Or how would you think somebody would self-regulate with kids?
I would talk to my kids and I'd tell them like I am getting a little upset right now. So, just kind of tone it down. But, sometimes when you're in the moment, that emotion, you're kind of sometimes I just snap and yell, which I don't want to do. But
for sure.
So what can I do to like not reach to that point where I'm just angry?
I'm just kind of yelling because we all have those breaking points as parents. I think, right, so this is such a great question to ask because how can we, before we get to that point, calm ourselves down?
Yes.
So one tactic would be, can I remove myself from the situation for a small period of time, calm down? Because if I'm just sitting here while the kids are screaming or yelling, I'm getting more and more worked up, I'm about to explode. That's usually explode with anger, frustration, yelling. So like I say, Mom or Dad, I just need a moment right now. I'll be right back. And they're at ages where they can do that, where they can play, and that, whether you go into the bathroom, whether you go into your room, and then what you're going to do when you're in those places. So you can either self-regulate in front of them, which I think is a little bit harder as they're screaming or yelling. So ideally, remove yourself from the situation, go to the bathroom, go to the room, go outside for a minute or two. If you can't leave them, do the same things while in front of them. So one thing is a breathing exercise I have people do. I call it for 4. Breathe through your nose to a count of 4. Hold it to a count of 4. Breathe out your mouth to a count of 4.
Okay.
And repeat that several times. Another exercise to try to self-regulate is, do you ever wear lotion or perfume?
Lotion.
Is it scented and unscented? So if you can, get a scented lotion or essential oil and go to your room, go to the bathroom, put it on you, give it some big kind of smells.
So there's also the breathing part of it too.
The breathing part, and also we call it a grounding exercise. Instead of thinking and stressing about what the kids are saying, screaming or yelling, now I'm focused on what does this smell like? And I want you to try to pick out 2 or 3 scents or smells of what you're smelling. But